Subscribe my YouTube channel. And click bell icon. Like and share video. Chilling Twitter thread on Indian Muslims looks like something out of a Nazi handbook. An Indian national security analyst's controversial tweet has unconsciously shed light on a sinister social malaise prevailing in India, the fast-spreading idea of a Hindu supremacy that seems to be heavily inspired by Nazism. The tweet in question, and the replies to it, reflect how some Indians view Muslim business ownership or even their roles in blue-collar jobs as a problem that is creating economic disadvantages for India's Hindus. They also describe blue-collar jobs as being low status, a slur in itself, implying Muslims were not capable of high-status work, yet would still prefer they be out of Muslim hands. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's disastrous economic policies have allowed these ideas to take root and blossom into a rotten harvest of hate. Muslims are not fixing punctures anymore, Divya Kumar Soti, the analyst in question, writes on Twitter. The subtle alarmism on display about Muslims controlling large parts of the Indian economy has parallels with the economic antisemitism that was a defining feature of Nazi beliefs in the months and years before the genocide against European Jews. One of the ideas circulated widely by Nazi propagandists was the belief that Jews controlled the global economy and used their economic power to put non-Jews at a disadvantage. Now, with its explicit aim being the establishment of a Hindu Third Reich in India, Modi's government is allowing its followers to slowly expose their bigotry and their distrust of the indigenous Muslim community. As a response to Soti's tweet, many like-minded Indians have explicitly voiced their own fears over Indian Muslims holding blue-collar, or labor-intensive, jobs, due to which they are supposedly earning in millions. Hindu supremacists are indulging in what can be considered another version of the same kind of fascism Adolf Hitler and his followers imposed on Germany. The same people also describe these blue-collar jobs as being low status, a slur in itself, implying that Muslims are not capable of high-status work, yet would still prefer that they be out of Muslim hands. Reinforcing the concept of our jobs, our money, our nation, Hindu supremacists are indulging in what can be considered another version of the same kind of fascism Adolf Hitler and his chain of followers imposed on the people of Germany. Here is a list of eye-opening tweets that further solidify that theory. Last month, Prime Minister Imran Khan had criticized the ruling BJP's supremacist policies, warning the world and saying India was moving systematically with its Hindu supremacist agenda under Modi. Starting with illegal annexation and continuing siege of IOJK, then stripping 2 Indian Muslim in Assam of citizenship, setting up internment camps, now the passage of Citizenship Amendment Law, all this accompanied by mob lynchings of Muslims and other minorities in India. World must realize, as appeasement of the genocidal supremacist agenda of Nazi Germany eventually led to World War II, Modi's Hindu supremacist agenda, accompanied by threats to Pak under a nuclear overhang, will lead to massive bloodshed and far-reaching consequences for the world. As in Nazi Germany, in Modi's India dissent has been marginalized and the world must step in before it is too late, to counter this Hindu supremacist agenda of Modi's India threatening bloodshed and war, the PM had noted. One continues to wish that he is proven wrong, but hope is running out fast.